Good morning, Year 4, and here is your maths lesson for Monday, the 18th of January. As you know, last week we finished our subtraction unit and we are now back to multiplication. So this is lesson 1 on our new multiplication, and we are learning today to build the 11 times table and to count in steps of 11 from 0. I know from the last time that we were in our little bubble lockdown in November, you were brilliant at being able to build the times tables. So I have really high expectations and know you will be brilliant today at doing these. So let's get started. Okay, 11 times table. There are lots of different images on the screen here. Can you tell me more about them? How many groups of 11 have I got in each picture? Give you a couple of seconds to have a look. Pause here if you need. Okay, hopefully at the top here you'll be able to see that there is a tens frame or a domino and then a single domino. So each group is of 11 here, and there are 3 groups. So hopefully you are seeing that the multiplication it's showing is 3 times 11 or even 11 times 3. We don't need to know the answer to it just yet. It's brilliant if you do, but we will come on to working those out when we build it in a moment. Next one then, we have some digits, some tens digits and a ones digit here. Again, groups of 11. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So hopefully you can tell me that that is 11 times 11. And again, if we swapped those numbers around, it's still 11 times 11. Okay, down at the bottom left, we have more pictures showing a group of 10 and a group of 1. So that's 1 group, 2, 3, 4, 5 groups. So hopefully you can tell me that that one is 5 times 11 or 11 times 5. And then the bottom ones, these chopsticks almost are in packs of 10. And then there's a single one, and there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 groups. So hopefully you could tell me that that one is 6 times 11 or 11 times 6. If you can work out the answers to those and you know them, you can pause the video here, try and work out the answers and then do the inverse, which is the division, if you're comfortable with that, but if not, don't worry at the moment. Okay. Let's have a go at the number line then. We're going to be building our 11 times table. And remember from when we did this last time, it's the vocabulary that is really good. And it's what helps us, I suppose, work out the answers. Again, we're going to be doing this in different colours today. So I'm going to start off with a red. And I always start off with 1 times 11. So one group of 11, I know we'll start on 11. And I'm going to pop that one up here. As well as on the number line. So 1 times 11 is 11. So I then look at my sentence starters over here on the right. If I know, then I know because. So 1 times 11 is 11. If I know 1 times 11 is 11, then I know 2 times 11 equals something because. And hopefully you'll have remembered from last time, we double. And this is where you also probably remember Miss Fowler really struggling to write joined up with my finger on my trackpad. So I need to double 11. So 11 doubled is 22. So I can put my 22 down here on my 2. If I know 2 times 11 is 22, then I know 4 times 11. And remembering those jumps we're doing, we're not just going 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's what we can spot with those patterns. So if I know 2 times 11 is 22, I know 4 times 11 is 44 because I double. So still in my red pen, I'm going to add my 44 over here. And then finally, with that same red colour, if I know 4 times 11 is 44, then I know 8 times 11 because I'm doubling, and I know that would be 88. Okay, huge well done if you remembered it up to that step. I am now going to change colours. So I'm going to change to a green. Again, it doesn't matter what colour you use, as long as they are different colours for your different fact strains. Okay, next easiest one would be my 10 times table. 10 times 11. And I know that when I multiply by 10, I move everything one place value and then add my place saver 0. So 10 times 11, I know is, hopefully you're going to be saying it with me, 110. So on my 10 times 11, I can write 110. If I know 10 times 11 is 110, then hopefully I'll be able to work out 5 times 11. Now, why would I be able to do that one? What technique am I using here? Hopefully you're shouting out at the computer or you're remembering that it's because we half it. So half of 110 or 5 times 11 is 55. You will also notice a pattern with the 11 times table. A lot of the digits are repeated, especially up to 9 times 11. If you can see that, brilliant, but we are still going to work it in the pattern way when we build our tables, just because they help us with all of our tables and not just 11. Okay, another colour then. So I've done my doubling first of all the way up through, and I've done my 10 and my 5. So now I'm going to go to my 3. But I need to work out how I know 3 first of all. So if I know 1 times 11 is 11 and 2 times 11 is 23, I know 3 times 11 because I can add those answers together. So if I do a little sum here, and again, it's quite simple with the 11s. If I add 11 and 22 together, I will get 33 because I have added. And it's just that little one there, add. Okay, so I can put my 33 on here. And then I can go back through my doubling. So if I know 3 times 11 is 33, I know 6 times 11 is 66 because I am doubling again. Ooh. Oh, it is very tricky to write with my finger. That should say doubling, hopefully you can see that. Then if I know 6 times 11 is 66, then I know 12 times 11 and I'm still doubling. Now this one's slightly trickier, but we can still double each digit. So double my 6 is 12, so I've got my 2 in my ones column and I'm carrying my 1. Double 6 again is 12, but I've got my 110 I have to add on here, so it's 13. So my answer is 132. Excellent. Okay, huge well done if you've got that far and you remembered. I'm going to move it down slightly because I'm going to be needing to write on the bottom half for a minute to do my final few colours. I'm going to go to my 0 now. I know this one's quite simple because if I times anything by 0, it is 0. No groups of 11 is nothing. There's nothing in there because I've got no groups of them. Hopefully you've been able to pop that one in. Then one final colour. I'm going to pick an orange for now. I have, oh, what's Miss Fowler not done? She's not added her 6 in. And I should have added that in just because I knew that up there, but I'd just forgotten to put that one in that colour. So well done if you spotted that. Okay, going back to our orange now then. We have 7, 9 and 11 to work out. Lots of these last time in our videos I called the pesky numbers because there's not a surefire way to work them out, but I can add and subtract one way up or one way down. So I'm going to start with that 6, which is why I noticed I'd done that one wrong. If I know 6 times 11 was 66, and I knew that from above here up in blue, I know 7 times 11 because I can add on another 11. And I can do a quick addition here because I am adding. And again, it's tricky to write here, but I know that that's therefore going to equal 77 because I have added it. Exactly the same here. If I know 8 times 11 is 88, I can do a quick multiplication, add on 11 here. And again, I've got my word add at the side. Again, if you find it easier to subtract from one of the numbers, that's absolutely fine. I kind of find it easier to add. So I'd know 9 times 11 is 8 add 1 is 9. 8 add 1 is 9 would be 99. Finally, that last one then, and in the exact same way, we're going to be either adding on from this one or subtracting from this one, and it's either add 11 or subtract 11. So I'm going to go from 110 because I think that's quite an easy number. So if I know 10 times 11 equals 110, if I add 11, making sure I'm putting those in the right place value, then I know that 11 times 11 is going to equal 0 add 1 is 1, 1 add 1 is 2, 1 add nothing is 1, 121. Okay, so I hope you can see there on the screen all of the different colours to show the different way I've worked those out. You will have to do this for your do it, so hopefully you can remember it and think about what we've just done and the techniques we've used there. If not, you can always come back to it if you need, but try not to just copy it. Okay, our next question then. We have some of the numbers. Now I've used different colours this time, which is absolutely fine, but I'm going to see if we can spot which ones are the missing ones and what colours I might need to add them in. So you can see I've got a missing box for 2, 5, 6, 9 and 10. Excuse me. Okay, so the first one then that's missing is the 2 box. So even if you know the answer, what colour should it be in? Have a look at the colours that we've already got on there, and can you complete either in your head if you're at home or in school with the key worker children, can you complete the statement, if I know, then I also know, to work it out? Lovely. Okay, so hopefully you've said, I know it's going to be in black, because if I know 11 times 1 or 1 times 11, I know 2 times 11 because I've doubled. So in this one, it should be in the black colour because I've used the black for that starting sequence. The next ones then, so 1, 2, 4 and 8. So all of my black colour are now done. Ooh, what was the next one we went to? Can you remember? Okay, excellent. Hopefully you've told me it's 10, so we jump straight to 10 because 10 is quite simple, multiplying by 10. So I could work out and use a different colour, which is green at the moment, that 11 times 10 is 110. Okay, if I know 10, what's the next easiest one I know? And if you're struggling to remember, think about what I know from 10. What can I do to 10? Hopefully you're shouting out halve it, so I can halve 10 to get to 5. So I'd be halving my 110 to get to 55, and that would be in the same colour. Excellent. Okay, what other colour might I need? Which one can we work out next? Hopefully you're saying 6, and because we can double again. So I know that 3 times 11 is 33 in my purple colour. I can then double that to get my 6 times 10. And hopefully that we know that double 33 is 66. Okay, final pesky colour. I'm going to pop my pesky, and it's still in my orange from my 77 here, my pesky. I've already got that answer there, but I had to add on or take away. So from here, we're going to be adding on or taking away here. Whichever way around you want to do it, we're either going to add 11 or we're going to subtract 11. And hopefully you worked out the answer is 99, and that would be in an orange colour because it's that pesky number. Is there any mistakes on the colours that have been used there? Lovely. The only difference is that 121, we've also called that one a pesky number. So technically that one should be in orange as well. And a huge well done if you spotted that. Okay. We are going to go on to our Emmett problem then. So Emmett thinks he is counting in steps of 11. 111, 121, 131, 141, 151, 161, 171. Why is he incorrect? Can you explain why he's incorrect? Again, pause the video here if you need. If not, hopefully you can see that he is not adding on 11 each time. The difference between 111 and 121, he actually has a difference of 10. and again a difference of 10, and a difference of 10. All the way up in his line, he has a difference of 10. So hopefully you spotted that mistake. Hopefully you can correct him. Now, which one will we start on? Which one is in our multiple of 11 that you know? Again, hopefully you've spotted the 121. So hopefully you'd be able to then explain, well, it was 121, it would then be 132, and so on and so on. And then you'd have to go back to take away to 110 here. Okay, your task for today then. Your do it today, as I mentioned earlier, will be to build your own 11 times table by counting in your steps of 11. Please, please, please use different colors, just like you did last time. They don't have to be the same colors as I used, but different colors to show those steps would be brilliant. And try and build it in your order of 1, 2, 4, 8, then 10, 5, then 3, 6, 12, then your 0, and then your pesky 7, 9, and 11. Your go deep today is a Colin problem. Colin thinks he is counting in steps of 11, 0, 11, 21, 31, and so on. Explain why he is correct, and maybe you can then show him which it should be. And then you'll go deeper. Always, sometimes, never true. Can you please pick a 2-digit number, any 2-digit number? Then you're going to reverse the digits, which means to swap them around, to create a new number. Add the two numbers together, and the answer is in the 11 times table. Is that always true, sometimes true, or never true? And you will probably have to do a few examples to work out which that is. Pause the video here, good luck, and go and have a go at that. And just remember to come back at the end for our learning pit. Good luck, off you go. Okay, huge well done for that today. I can't wait to see lots of you sending that in. Just have a think about where you are on the learning pit to end our lesson for today. How did you find building the 11 times table? Hopefully it wasn't as scary as the first time we were building tables back last year, but you'll be able to explain where you are on the learning pit and how you found that today. Are you quite high on the learning pit? Are you still in the bottom? Struggled with some of those numbers? If you can draw that on your workbook, that would be brilliant. Huge well done on effort today. Even though I'm not there, I know you've put loads of effort in, and I will see you back for maths tomorrow. Bye for now.